Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're back with kind of a different video, kind of a sad video, but yeah, I feel like I need to talk about it. Doing makeup is my happy place and I'm going through some stuff right now, so I figure out why not come here and talk about it. So I am having some health issues, and yeah, if you want to see what look I come up with while giving you the tea on my health, you already know what to do. Keep on watching.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace.
Okay,
Say what you mean.
bring it in. Bring it in, Decima. Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, so today we're gonna use this palette right here. This is the Browns and Nudes by Yolanda, which is, PB Plating Makeup by Yolanda. So before we really get into this, like, I am not a doctor. I don't, pretend to be or think I do. I'm just like, I'm really gonna talk to you guys today about my experience. Just my experience and what I have been going through with my health. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this video because, like, women just don't talk about this stuff. Like, we just, we go through it and that's it. We just move on. And if I can, like, just touch one person or just let one person know, like, hey, you're not alone, you just, if you're going through these things, then that would make me feel good. So that's the only reason why I'm even talking about it. Just, so that's the disclaimer. Let's move on. So I'm using this palette. Let me show you what she looks like. So she looks like so. Very pretty palette. So we're gonna create a little bit of that. I think I'm actually gonna put my guards. So let's jump into, I'm actually testing out the base. I think my next video I'm gonna go ahead and go into a little bit more detail about that base. So yeah, wait for that. So there's a backstory to it. Well, we'll go ahead and just, I'm gonna try to make this video not crazy long, but it might be a bit long. Hopefully not. So in 2015, I know that's like way back, but I'll just give a kind of like a brief outline of like the situation, and then we'll fast forward into 2021. So in 2015, I went for my regular checkup in the beginning of the year. Everything was good, but like later down in the year, I was having like serious back pain. I was having really bad back pain, and then I was like, okay, spoke to my husband about it, and then we figured out something was wrong. When I went to the doctor, they test me out and do all that stuff, and I was diagnosed with fibroids. I know a lot of women suffer from fibroids. It's not really like rare. Nobody really knows where fibroids come from, or not that I have been able to find, or any doctors have been able to find. I've gotten second opinions, like nobody really knows, so nobody can really tell you where it come from. So I'm actually gonna go into this shade. Are there no names on these shades? Nope, apparently no names. So we're gonna go into here. So when I found out I had fibroids, like, that was pretty sad because by then, so I had my regular checkup in April, and by the time it was like October and I went to the doctor, oh, by the way, I'm using a T59. Like, the fibers were already like massive. So literally in that short span of time, it got that big. So I asked my doctor, I was like, okay, so what do we do now, right? Like, I'm in pain. I can't really control my bladder. Like, it's like constantly wanting to use the restroom. So she's like, okay, well, you have to do surgery to take off the fibroids. So like, okay, cool, whatever. So we went ahead, and in 2016, January, I had surgery. I removed the fibroids, and that was that. Pretty much everything went back to normal, I guess, or so I think. Fast forward to 2020, I was back to like having like really heavy periods and back pains or whatever. So I went back to my doctor, and she's like, okay, well, your fibroids is back, and it's bigger than initially, or the ones that you had removed in 2016. I was like, I thought you said I had like 7 years. Nope, not really. 4 years, and it's back, and it's huge. And I was like, okay, I mean, I'm in my early 40s. Like, I was like, this is crazy. But my fibroids just keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And the periods just keep getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and it's just so because it was so heavy, I became anemic. So because I became anemic, I had to be put on medication. So that was that. But I was put on medication this year because when I did my regular stuff in like April, my regular annual checkup, and she's like, okay, you're anemic, so we need to put you on this, blah, blah, blah. I hate taking tablets or pills or whatever you call them, depending on what part of the world you're in. I hate it. So I don't have a choice, right, though? So I have to take these tablets. And then she's like, okay, but we have to do something about these fibroids because they're literally killing you. So, sorry, during that time, I get a second opinion, all that stuff, whatever. I did have the choice to remove the fibroids. I could have either have another surgery like I did in 2016 to take them off. And this brush doesn't have any product on it. I'm just cleaning this up. Or this process where you kind of burn it and shrink it, and then, but none of these things or options was gonna give me fibroids free, right? So no matter what I did, the fibroids were gonna come back. Like, I literally can't really deal with because I feel like I have pretty high pain tolerance, but when you have surgery, like, this kind of major surgery, like, these things hurt, and it takes you a second to like get back on your feet, I have the most amazing husband. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it than that, because I'm not necessarily sure like if I would have been able to go through these things, without having him. Because sometimes I feel bad because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so dependent on him, Anywho's, so after I got my second opinion, it was like pretty much, fibroids everywhere. It's just too crazy. My uterus was like 10 times bigger than a regular uterus. Like, it was just insane. I know, I'm like TMI, right? But yeah, so that happened. So my husband and I sat down, and this decision, like, I know some people might be like, well, why didn't you just, have them remove again? Like, but then who am I to say like it wouldn't have come back? And if it did come back, then what, right? Okay. And again, I did not make that decision by myself. It was definitely a two of us decision, and it was one of the hardest decisions of my life. I never really wanted to or kind of have any more like kids or whatever, like, or have kids like that, but because I have a daughter and she's 17, and I was just like, but I liked having the option, I guess, or to me, having the option, if I wanted to, I could. So I liked that option. So when I was advised that the best thing would be to have a hysterectomy, I was like, no, because in my mind, like, this is so final. Like, I have a hysterectomy and there's like literally no option of having a baby. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, we thought about it for a couple of months. I keep getting sicker and sicker, and then fast forward down to November 2nd, 2021. The week before that, sorry, I went to get my pre-op because my surgery was scheduled for the 2nd, and had surgery on the 2nd of November. So I had a full hysterectomy. I still have my ovaries, but everything else is gone. It's actually today that I'm recording this video. It's 2 weeks post-op. It was like outpatient surgery. I went home the same day. Yeah, crazy, right? I went home the same day. I'm not even sure if I should say the recovery was worse or for my first surgery versus this surgery. Like, I don't know, because this surgery comes with like a different like baggage. So my first surgery, I just like, hey, I have surgery, I have to recover, you know, done. This surgery, or my feeling with this surgery, I'm not sure if it's because I have a hysterectomy or I had a hysterectomy and this is so final. Like, it's so sad. Like, I feel so sad like all the time. And then so I'm always crying and sad, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to have a child. And then it's just like, but not knowing for sure that it's not gonna happen. I feel like that's maybe where the sadness is coming from. I don't know, but I can tell you it is like, I don't wish this feeling on like my worst enemy, because it's so sad. I get up in the night, you know, I'm sleeping, and then I wake up, my husband is still sleeping, and then I cry because I feel like, you know, maybe that will help me feel better. I don't know. And I forgot. I put this in here. I put this in my inner corner. Okay. Your body have to readjust, right, to like what it used to know. So all kind of bowel or bladder movement has to be like relearned, and that was very hard. Like, it wasn't just happening for me. So I had to get some help on both, you know, situations. But it's just wild that, you know they have this saying like, once a man, twice a child, or something like that. I'm like, no, it's my twice, or I'm back to the child part of it, because I definitely need help. Because my makeup room or my beauty room where I record is upstairs, and this is the first time I'm walking up the stairs, and that was tough. I had a real hard time. I can't just like sit like 24/7 and feel sorry for myself, like, because even with me going through this, like, I know there's somebody out here that's going for something worse than this. That's my thing. See how quick this look was? Like, that was so quick. Like, somebody out there has it worse than you. I'm gonna go ahead and use Magic Extension from MAC. I should have moisturized my face first, because my face is hella dry. Hella dry. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this video. I know this video was kind of a different tone, kind of a sad tone. That's really not what my intentions were. I just wanted that if, you know, I can help one person, just one person, you know, get over whatever they're going through, like health wise, or yeah. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join my family, and you know what, I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.
Talking another day, 'cause my phone